Today might be one of the biggest day for Palantir. Palantir just defied the odds. New all-time high has been recorded. Nobody expected this. Analysts are dropping their signals. A massive 100x price increase is on the books. Elon Musk just announced something massive for Palantir. Wall Street has been secretly buying Palantir. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. This might just be the most shocking day in Palantir's history. Yesterday, its stock price made a solid jump, and most people thought, all right, that's it. It'll probably correct itself soon. Just a typical market move, nothing too crazy. But today, it's a whole different story. Palantir didn't just keep climbing. It absolutely skyrocketed to a brand new all-time high of around $120 per share. That's insane. No one saw this coming, not even the most bullish investors. And while it's now settling around $119, the fact that it even reached this level is wild. This isn't just some normal rally. This is a full-blown breakout, and the market is going crazy trying to make sense of it. And here's where things get even crazier. One Twitter analyst straight up admitted that he completely messed up his prediction. He had projected that Palantir would hit $120 per share by 2030, years down the line. But guess what? That milestone is already here, right now. No waiting, no gradual climb. Just a massive, unexpected surge that caught everyone off guard. Even the so-called experts are scrambling, trying to figure out what just happened. This isn't just another bullish run. This is something way bigger than anyone thought possible. Right now, the mood is electric. Everyone's hyped, and the atmosphere has completely shifted to full-on bullish mode. But hold on, not everyone is celebrating. As always, some people think this whole thing is just a massive bubble waiting to pop. One analyst broke it down in a tweet, saying Palantir is one of the biggest bubbles in history. His reasoning? Last quarter, the company pulled in $79 million in net income. But here's the catch. $55 million of that came just from interest on their cash reserves. Meanwhile, Palantir's market cap has exploded to $270 billion. In other words, he's pointing out that the actual business isn't generating as much profit as people might think. And a big chunk of that income isn't even from operations. It's just from having cash sitting in the bank. So while the hype is real, skeptics are out here saying, hey, this might not be sustainable. And honestly, that's what makes this so interesting. Who's right, the bulls or the doubters? Only time will tell. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Not all skeptics are bearish. One analyst admitted that, yeah, Palantir might look overpriced, but he'd never bet against it. His reasoning? It's an exceptional company, and you should never short exceptional companies. He even warned against listening to all the short sellers out there, calling them shortmongers, who are already way underwater. And honestly, he's got a point. Betting against a stock like Palantir can be dangerous, especially when it keeps proving people wrong. The momentum, the hype, the long-term vision, it's all there. So while some argue that the valuation is out of control, others believe this is just the beginning of something much bigger. But speaking of huge numbers, there's something even bigger shaking up the market right now. Elon Musk just sent shockwaves through the entire AI world. Today, he officially announced his XAI company. And here's the kicker. He's looking to raise a massive $10 billion. According to Bloomberg, XAI, Musk's generative AI startup, is now aiming for a staggering $75 billion valuation. That's a huge jump from its $50 billion valuation last year, which came after a $6 billion funding round. And what's all this money for? Well, Musk is doubling down on AI development, especially with GOVT, his chatbot that's already making waves. With this kind of funding, it's clear Musk isn't just playing around. He wants XAI to be a serious competitor in the AI space. And with everything happening in tech right now, this move couldn't have come at a more perfect time. And here's the real kicker. One analyst pointed out how this whole thing is actually strengthening the connection between Elon Musk and Palantir in a big way. According to the New York Times, some Palantir executives are pushing to use GOVT exclusively. Yeah, you heard that right. If this is true, it means GOVT is seriously outperforming other AI models, which could explain why Musk is going after that $10 billion in funding. He sees the potential, and so does Palantir. But it gets even more interesting. If Palantir is really this invested in XAI, it could mean a much deeper collaboration between the two companies, possibly even expanding into areas like Doge. And with Musk's vision to overhaul America's software infrastructure for the government, This could be the start of something much bigger than just an AI partnership. But here's the most exciting part. The IRS also dropped some massive news that could seriously solidify Palantir in this position. According to a tweet, the IRS just kicked off a huge project to modernize its entire enterprise architecture. And guess what? There's an AI key requirement, and Palantir can support it. Basically, the IRS is looking to upgrade everything, improving efficiency, cutting costs, making smarter IT decisions, and strengthening their entire tech infrastructure. They want to buy automation and next-level data systems, and they need a company that knows how to handle big, complex government projects. Sounds like a perfect match for Palantir, right? This isn't just some small contract. It's a major shift in how the IRS operates, and Palantir is in a prime position to be a key player in the whole thing. Plus, with all the focus on AI in the public sector, any vendor working with the IRS needs deep expertise in AI regulations, security, and risk management, which just happens to be right up Palantir's alley. So yeah, this could be huge. These efficiency moves are huge for Palantir because efficiency is exactly what they do best. With the IRS and other major institutions pushing for AI-driven modernization, Palantir is perfectly positioned to win even more contracts. Now, throw Elon Musk into the mix. Karp wants Palantir to be the AI backbone of government and enterprise, and Musk is out to rebuild entire industries. If their partnership keeps growing through XAI, GROK, or future projects, Palantir's influence could skyrocket. And the stock? If these wins keep stacking up, $120 might just be the beginning. Palantir isn't just riding the AI wave, it's becoming the backbone of it. But here's the thing. While everyone's been caught up in these big announcements, Wall Street has been making quiet but powerful moves. Turns out, they've been secretly loading up on Palantir shares. A recent tweet just revealed that ProShare Advisors, a massive $44 billion fund, just increased its Palantir position by more than 6 times, adding over 2.5 million shares, bringing their total to nearly 3 million. That's not a small adjustment. That's a huge vote of confidence from big money. When funds of this size start accumulating aggressively, it usually means they see something big coming. And honestly, with everything happening, government contracts, AI breakthroughs, Elon Musk's involvement, Palantir is looking stronger than ever. If Wall Street is piling in, they might know something that retail investors haven't fully caught on to yet. With all these wild announcements, the hype around Palantir is exploding. The energy is insanely bullish, and people are starting to believe that this could be just the beginning. One analyst even went all in, saying that from here, Palantir's price might actually 100x. Sounds crazy, right? Well, according to him, it's not crazy. It's the truth. Make it longer. If this actually happens, Palantir's price would skyrocket to around $12,000 per share, which, let's be honest, sounds completely ridiculous at first. But here's the thing. Palantir has a way of proving people wrong. Just look at today. No one expected it to explode the way it did, yet here we are. Every time people doubt it, it pulls off something unexpected, making even the biggest skeptics take a second look. And when you think about everything happening, the government contracts, AI breakthroughs, deepening ties with Elon Musk, and even Wall Street secretly loading up, it's clear that Palantir isn't just another tech company riding the AI wave. It's positioning itself at the center of it. Of course, a $12,000 price tag sounds crazy, but when you combine unstoppable momentum, massive institutional backing, and a rapidly growing role in AI-driven efficiency, that kind of future doesn't seem as impossible as it once did. If Palantir keeps stacking up wins and cementing itself as the backbone of AI, government, and enterprise tech, we could be looking at a stock that just keeps shocking the world, again and again. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money. So, don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there. Palantir continues to strive today. Price is slowly recovering. Analysts are dropping their signals. The crazy $500 might be coming soon. However, the market is still very volatile. Something big just happened that added to the volatility. Over $9 billion in just 2 hours. And 20,000 times increase in just 2 days. And people are wondering, is this an opportunity for generational wealth? Or will this be the biggest fraud ever? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Palantir is looking pretty solid right now, at least according to some analysts. The stock made a really intriguing move on the charts recently. One analyst on Twitter pointed out how Friday's close was impressive, saying it managed to climb back over a key level. He added that Palantir needs to keep riding the 50-day moving average higher and launch off it to avoid just settling into some boring equilibrium. There's still work to be done, but so far it's looking great. However, despite the excitement, investors are still treading carefully. One analyst even reminded everyone to stay cautious in a tweet. He pointed out that Palantir managed to reclaim the key $68 level, along with $70, which is a big deal. But he warned that these levels need to hold. Otherwise, there could be a bigger pullback on the horizon. So, while things are looking promising, there's definitely a bit of a balancing act going on here. The market has been super volatile lately, and investors are moving carefully with their decisions. It's definitely not the time for reckless moves. But here's something big, like really big. Just 2 days ago, Trump sent out a tweet that absolutely shook the market. He announced the launch of his own meme coin, a cryptocurrency inspired by him. The tweet read, "My new official Trump meme is here. It's time to celebrate everything we stand for, winning. Join my very special Trump community." That tweet spread like wildfire. The hype around it is insane, with people buzzing about what it could mean for crypto and the markets in general. Now, here's the crazy part. Something absolutely astronomical and downright historical. Trump's meme coin didn't just cause a buzz, it skyrocketed. In just 2 hours, its market cap exploded to a mind-blowing $9 billion. The price itself shot up from 18 cents to $70 in only 2 days. One tweet summed it up perfectly. This will go down in history as one of the most iconic presidency takeovers. Trump launched an official coin called Trump, and it became the biggest coin on the Solana network, with almost $9 billion market cap in less than 2 hours. Trump is coming to office strong. This kind of massive shift shows just how wild and unpredictable the market can be when something or someone stirs things up. This is absolutely crazy, and people everywhere are stunned. Some are even calling it a once-in-a-lifetime generational wealth opportunity. It just goes to show how insanely influential Trump is when it comes to the market. His reach is massive, and the ripple effect of his moves is impossible to ignore. Whether you're into crypto or stocks, it's clear his influence is as strong as ever, shaking things up in ways that leave everyone talking. Now here's a thought. If a meme coin can skyrocket like that in just 2 days, imagine what a stock like Palantir could do. We're talking about a company with real-world impact and incredible potential for the future. And it's a powerful point. However, while the hype around meme coins is fun and wild, Palantir represents something deeper. Something that's actively shaping the future and offering real value. It's not just a flashy investment. It's a stock tied to security, innovation, and long-term impact. That kind of potential is hard to ignore. Now here's a kicker. Donald Trump is officially the US president for a second time. And here's the catch. In the US, you can only serve as president twice. That's it. So, this is Trump's final term in office. With that in mind, doesn't it make you wonder, does this mean he's going to pull off something massive to cement his legacy forever? After all, this is literally his last big play on the world stage. And if we know anything about Trump, it's that he loves the spotlight. His mindset thrives on grabbing attention and making bold moves. So it feels like the next few years might be nothing short of fascinating. Now, circling back, just recently, Trump appointed AI experts to key science positions, which speaks volumes about where his focus might be heading. And here's where Palantir comes into the picture. With its robust AI technology, it's already leading the market. One of Palantir's lead architects explained this brilliantly in a tweet. He highlighted how Palantir's AI solutions are implemented 10 times faster and enable customers to make the right decisions in real time. He described it as having a playbook that helps you make the right call at the perfect moment, whether it's winning a game or solving a critical battle scenario. Instead of just looking at reports or figuring out what went wrong after the fact, Palantir's AI helps people act at the edge, in the moment. The architect also pointed out how Palantir doesn't just pitch random AI projects. Instead, they ask for your hardest problem and figure out how to solve it faster and better with AI. Whether it's supply chain issues for the US government or complex business challenges, Palantir's approach is about real, impactful solutions. not just experiments. With all this in mind, it's hard not to wonder, does this mean Palantir is set for massive growth in the future? Could we see the company go global? Given its strong ties to the US government, it's also worth thinking about whether Trump might start emphasizing the importance of AI and companies like Palantir. One Twitter user summed this up in a tweet. He pointed out that if meme coins can skyrocket 20,000% in just 2 days simply due to momentum, imagine what game-changing companies like Palantir, with their AI and space capabilities, could do in the next couple of years. These kinds of stocks have the potential to add massive value to society. However, for now, it's still uncertain, but one thing's for sure. The future is shaping up to be super exciting. With Trump's inauguration just hours away, there's a lot of buzz around what he might do next. He's already promised to shock everyone on his first day in office, vowing to sign almost 100 executive orders within hours of taking power. Donald Trump's time has truly arrived, and the world is bracing for a whirlwind of activity right off the bat. At a rally just before his inauguration, the president-elect promised that he would dive in headfirst, pushing through nearly 100 deals in his first moments in office. This sets the stage for a major shift in momentum, something that could send waves through markets and industries worldwide. This kind of aggressive action could very well set the tone for the market, sparking a bullish era that could last anywhere from 2 to 5 years. One Twitter analyst captured this sentiment in a tweet, hinting that the market might be on the cusp of a major shift, driven by big moves in the political and business world. For Palantir, this could be a golden opportunity. With the US government and AI at the forefront of future decisions, Palantir's robust tech and ties to government contracts could see a lot of attention in the coming years. If the market shifts into a bullish era, Palantir is in a strong position to ride that wave, bringing its AI-powered solutions to the forefront of key industries. The excitement around the future is palpable, and Palantir could very well be at the heart of it. Here's the exciting part. Along with all the buzz around Palantir's future, there's also the potential for a massive rise in its stock price. One Twitter analyst made an interesting point, suggesting that with Palantir's advanced technology, it's not out of the question to see the stock hit $500 per share. He tweeted that Palantir's solutions have evolved to the point where they can now replace an entire department in a company with just a few lines of code. And eventually, he believes, there won't even be any code left to write. It's all about streamlining operations so that things can be done faster, more efficiently, and with less human input. This is the path to $500 per share, according to him. And honestly, it makes sense when you think about it. Palantir's AI-driven tools are already pushing boundaries in industries like defense, supply chain, and data analytics, along with its ties with the US government. If the company continues down this path of innovation, we could be looking at a future where its solutions are not just transformative, but also incredibly valuable. The way Palantir is leading the charge in AI and big data puts it in a prime position for a huge leap forward, both in terms of its technology and its stock price. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.